Well, good morning everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, today I got to thinking, what do you do when you're waiting for your 2020 Tacoma to come, but it has a long lead time because they have to build it? You fantasize about what you're going to do to it, right? What you're going to do with it. Now, what I've done, I've laid out some parts here. These are some parts that I had off of the Tacoma TRD Sport up there. That's a 2018 that I've kept, that I'm not going to be trading in, of course, when I ultimately trade that truck for the new 2020. So I thought, I'm going to come out here, I'm going to lay everything out, make sure that I really want to use these parts, and take a look at them, see what kind of shape they're in, all that kind of stuff. Kind of a little inventory thing. So I thought I'd show you guys, while I got everything laid out here, of what I'm going to put on the 2020 Tacoma when I get it. So let's take a look. Like I said, I've got everything kind of laid out here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. We're going to start over here on the left, and this of course is the lift. This is a 3-2 ready lift. Now I'm not sure that I'm going to use this or not. I'm about 95% sure, because honestly it doesn't give you the level lift that I want on the truck. It's a little bit off. So I kind of have to decide, but I'm about 95% sure that I'm going to go with that lift. So we have it already. Obviously it came off of the Sport right up there, and we're going to put that most likely on the next truck. Now next to this in the back here is a 30-inch LED light bar. That was in the front of the 2018, not for very long. Only had it on there for a little bit of time actually. But we're going to put this in the grill area on the next truck, and that will be right up there, right above the license plate light. That's where it's going to be most likely. I think I'll probably locate it in the same spot. Next up, we have these Mezzo Custom. These are turn signal indicator smoked lights. These things are awesome. This is probably one of my favorite mods that I had done with the Sport up above. And where they go, you guys can see in the mirror there, the chrome area right there. Right there. It replaces that light that's in the mirror, your turn signal lights right there. And I think they look awesome, and they're going to look really cool in this new Voodoo Blue truck. Next up, we have the TRD cold air intake. Now, the whole reason for this, for me to be honest, well, there's actually a couple of reasons. One, aesthetics. I think it looks awesome under the hood. And why not dress up underneath the hood a little bit too? I mean, why not? And I have it. So we're going to go ahead and swap out the stock cold air intake, which it is a cold air intake, with the TRD version. Now, can you expect any big improvements or anything like that? Not in my experience. I didn't notice any big mileage increase or any big sound increase, which we're going to get to in a minute with another thing that we're going to put on the new truck. But it looks good under there, and that's primarily why I am going to do it. Next up, we have the TRD skid plate. This thing came out really cool. If you watch the channel, then you know this came in kind of a pewter color. I used a bed spray to go ahead and coat this thing, and it worked out really well. It looks really good, and it looks really cool with the TRD lettering in it. Now, I may, and I haven't decided yet, I may switch out this lettering with blue, like Voodoo Blue. So that it matches the truck better. But like I say, I haven't decided. It might actually look pretty good in red like it is right now. We'll have to see once I get it on. These letters just pop out. They're held on with double-sided tape, so they're pretty easy to switch out. So I may go ahead and take care of that, depending on what I think it looks like, I guess, once I have the truck. Next up, you may have noticed this little box here. This is a pretty simple little thing. It's the TRD oil cap. Again, dressing up underneath the hood. This thing just adds a nice little touch. And yeah, I know it's chrome, and I have a little confession to make to you guys. You know, I often talk about being an anti-chromist, right? I really don't like chrome, and I really don't on the outside of the truck. The only place that chrome belongs on any vehicle, in my opinion, and of course, this is all subject to personal preference, is under the hood. Chrome under the hood is pretty darn awesome. So I don't have a big problem with that. Or silver. We should call it silver. So we're going to put that in. It's obviously pretty simple. You just screw the old one off and screw the new one in. Hopefully the threading matches, because the TRD part in here is actually a decal. And what you do is you go ahead and put the cap on, and then you place this however you want this to show up when you're looking inside the engine bay. So I'm hoping the threads are pretty much the same, otherwise it'll be crooked or upside down or sideways or who knows. I want it to be just like that. We shall see. Should be pretty cool. Now moving on, over here against the wall, sitting on top of what I'm going to get to next here, are the side steps. These are the Predator side steps. Now, I really do like the looks of them. If you're going to have side steps, then I think these are the ones to go with. I haven't really decided whether or not I'm going to put them on the truck. You know, if I get into any kind of more strenuous off-roading, which I hope to do, side steps aren't the things to have, because you're just going to rip them off, right? But in the meantime, I've got them. Why not put them on, see what they look like? We'll see. Might even be interesting to do a little off-roading with them and see how they fare. You know, are they really going to get torn up? I would imagine if you do anything more extreme. Not that I'm looking to go too extreme. You're not going to see me dropping down gullies or anything, but something that's fun, you know. Next up are the wheels and tires. These, of course, are the Fuel Ansa wheels wrapped with the Nitto Ridge Grappler tires. I really like these. They are, for anybody that's wondering, a 275/60 R20. They fit under the Tacoma without any kind of rubbing, nothing on the UCAs, nothing crazy. You do have to take off, in case someone out there is looking to do something like these, you do have to take off or at least trim the air valance that's under here. You see mine is at an angle now. It used to come more straight down. Those tires would rub had I not done that. So we're definitely looking to put these on. I think these are awesome. I love the look of them. It will be interesting to me to see how the kind of pewter ring that goes around the outside of these wheels looks against the Voodoo Blue. They looked really good, I think, against the Barcelona red that you can see there. But it'll be interesting to see how they look against the Voodoo Blue. Now, another thing that I'm looking to do, and it's not laying down here on the table because I need it on the truck, is the TRD exhaust. I have the TRD exhaust on the Sport, and I'm looking to swap this out, assuming it fits, with the exhaust that comes on the new Off-Road. Like I say, hopefully it will fit. It'll be a bolt-on direct replacement, because I really like the sound of it. I like the TRD insignia there on the side of the tip, and the black tip as well. I think that looks really good. So we'll see. We'll find out if indeed that really does fit on there. I'm hoping it does. Now, one other thing I'll mention that I haven't talked about yet, I think I may have mentioned it in previous videos, and that's the TRD Pro Grille. I have a TRD insert that I had in the Sport here, and I'm looking to put that in the off-road version, again assuming everything lines up and it fits. You guys can see up there right now we have the OEM chrome surround grille. I actually don't have a problem with the rest of it, but I'm looking to replace the insert part there with the TRD Pro style grille insert on the new off-road version. I just think it looks better. Even better than the new grille that they have. Still really doesn't do much for me, to be honest. And then in addition to that, if I can switch that out, then I'll put the TRD, or the Raptor style rather, lights, the LED Raptor style lights in the grille like I had on this truck. I think they look really good. I think they set off the front of the truck, and they should look pretty cool with the Voodoo Blue, I think. But that's all going to be dependent upon whether or not I can use that particular insert, or maybe there's something else available out there that I can use. And one thing that I'll mention In the truck that I'm getting, we're going to have the 360-degree all-around view camera, and part of that is a camera in the grille. Now, it looked to me while I was at Bert Ogden checking out the 2020 automatics that they had, that camera is just screwed or bolted in or held on some way to the existing grille. So I'm thinking I can take that off and mount it actually where I want it, in the front of the grille, although that might mess with the 360-degree camera work a little bit, I don't know. But I can at least get it pretty close to the same place if I want to do that. So that's kind of a wrap up of the exterior mods that I have right now. There are others that I don't have, new things that I'm looking to do, but I've talked about some of those in another video, so we're not going to go into that. But these are the things that I have right now that I am jonesing to put into the new 2020 as soon as I get it. Anyway, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of what I'm looking to do so far. I'll be curious to hear what you guys think. As usual, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great day. Bye.